With 100% of the ballots counted in Bolivia's general elections, the Movement Towards Socialism officially secured a landslide victory. According to Bolivia's Supreme Electoral Court, the Mass Party gained 55.10% of the votes, which represents over 3.3 million of the ballots. Citizen Community Alliance has 28.83%, which is 1.7 million of the ballots, securing a second place. We Believe Coalition gained 14% of the votes, and the final count confirms Luis Arce as president-elect of Bolivia and his running mate David Choquehuanca as vice president-elect. And on Friday, Bolivia's Supreme Electoral Tribunal announced the victory of the Mass Party in these elections.
Asimismo, hoy
Today, the Supreme Electoral Court declares Luis Arce Catacora as president-elect and David Choquehuanca as vice president-elect. The results of the elections have been acknowledged by the contestants in a gesture that honors and exalts them and are endorsed by the international community that deployed observation missions which evaluated the elections, taking into account the standards of electoral integrity accepted by the local observation platforms and the society.
Bolivia's Supreme Electoral Tribunal President, Salvador Romero, rejected fake news aimed at discrediting the vote count, noting that there were no irregularities during the electoral process held last Sunday.
En ese sentido,
in this regard, certain attempts to stain the results of the process or the computation through false, distorted, or misleading news do not harm the Supreme Electoral Tribunal, which is sufficiently accredited by technical and neutral bodies, such as international missions with solid experience. On the other hand, vain denunciations do affect the democratic essence that requires admitting an outcome even when it is contrary to personal wishes.
Bolivia's president-elect, Luis Arce, welcomed the victory, saying that democracy was recovered in the country.
First, I think it is a triumph of the Bolivian people. We recovered the democracy. We recovered the country. The task will be now to rebuild the economy, to rebuild the health sector, to rebuild the education sector for all Bolivians. It is time to work.